Hey guys, happy Thursday. How's it going? Thank you for sharing part of your day with me and for tuning in for yourself and participating today. That's really cool of you guys. Um, I was inspired this week to do this reading similarly to the way I did last week's, or the last one that I did. So we have a general overall theme for us this week, and then each card represents a more specific message or area of focus that's in alignment with that theme. So this week, um, the overall theme is represented by Archangel Ariel and what she's associated with, what she represents. And each of the four cards is a different Archangel Ariel card from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Tarot deck. So Archangel Ariel is associated with self-confidence, courage, determination, personal power, abundance, and nature, particularly the natural rhythm. I saw that phrase and it really struck a chord with me, and it feels really important for us this week. The natural rhythm. The natural rhythm of and timing of all things, of how and when things happen. The natural rhythm, our natural rhythm, dancing and playing to the beat of our own drum, honoring ourselves and what works for us. So I think that a major theme for us this week is possibly coming to terms with or accepting this idea that all things happen when and how they are meant to. There's a natural rhythm to everything, and the most beautiful things happen when they are able to do it in their own time. Like we don't rush it. Flowers, they bloom at their own pace in their own way, and they're so beautiful. We let them blossom that way, and we're being encouraged to allow that to happen and unfold in our own lives with the things that we want to bring into our lives, the things that we want to create in our lives. But we're also being encouraged to put that focus on ourselves, to allow ourselves to blossom to our most beautiful and natural selves by allowing ourselves to operate in our own time and way. So, I think this is going to be a major, well, not major, but a common theme for us in general this week. And we might be finding that the way that we've been going, the things that we've been trying to create, may not be the right time or the right way for us or for whatever we're trying to make happen. So we might have some epiphanies about these areas, which is really cool. And being the energy or the angel associated with nature, we are being encouraged to do that which restores us and soothes us and rejuvenates us so that we can feel more balanced and more positive and have a more clearer and optimistic perspective. So that might mean that you need to have a conversation with a friend, or maybe you just, you're writing in your journal and then you have this epiphany about something, and it makes you feel better about yourself, about other people, about your life, about things that are happening. So there's that too. And you might also find you're being encouraged to actually do spend time in nature, because with negative ions and stuff like that, nature is a very soothing and calming kind of medicine for us. So you'll be encouraged to spend some time out there. You might even be inspired by nature. You might have an epiphany, while you're out in nature or something. So you might, the animals might teach you something, or maybe you're seeing a certain bird a lot, or you're seeing a reference to a particular animal a lot. Like, maybe you see a picture of a bear, in a store, and then you go on the computer and you see bear written on there, or, whatever the case is, that's a symbol from nature. So maybe you should be focusing on that, and maybe trying to find out what that means, what the meaning behind that symbol is for you. So some of you guys might be finding that happens a lot more this week. Yeah, I think for somebody, bear is important. So if it feels like, if it resonates and it feels like that might be something for you, try Googling the symbolism for bear and see if that resonates with you. Maybe that's something that you need to hear right now. So then the other thing that is associated with Archangel Ariel is the lion. So I looked up the symbolism for lion, what the lion represents, and it represents balance, to relax and de-stress. It represents personal power, and it brings the message that you will overcome emotional difficulties. You are more powerful than you think. So that's some pretty powerful stuff happening right now with Archangel Ariel. And so I think that we'll start to, a lot of us, is a personal power, a personal rhythm that we'll find in this week. Some things that that we've been doing for others, the way that others would like us to, maybe doesn't work for us anymore, and we start to realize that, and we start to live for our own rhythm and our own sense of self. But the other thing that is associated with Archangel Ariel, what she represents, is the color pink, which brings the message that everything will be okay. It's a very calming, reassuring, comforting, positive energy, especially emotionally. It brings this emotional sense of peace and well-being and calm and reassurance that things are going to work out. So if there's a lot of emotional stuff going on for you guys, this is this energy that's letting you know that things are going to turn out fine. So there's that. And again, this last point that I have on here for the general overall message for us this week is that we are being encouraged to take care of ourselves. So that's kind of what I was trying to get at earlier, but maybe not saying really clearly. But we're being encouraged to honor our own natural rhythm, and maybe that means we need to slow down a little bit. Maybe there's too much going on, and we're, excuse me, hiccups. Maybe we need to take a nap when we usually don't. Maybe we need to, we need to have a day where we, a do nothing day. Maybe we just need to sit down and read for a little bit. Maybe we need to take a warm bath. Whatever it is, maybe you need to go out and take a walk in nature, or just spend some quiet time alone, or whatever the case is. Really honor what is going to help you. Really honor your own feelings. Really honor the way that your body is feeling. And yeah, so that's us for this week. And so the card that you guys got, the card for you guys who picked card number 1, is the Queen of Ariel. That is the card that you guys were drawn to, that you were feeling for this reading. So the things that stand out for this card is the word practical. I think that this week is a good time. Sorry, I just was guided to a cardinal that it's a fake cardinal that's on the wall. So if any of you guys feel drawn to that animal, I would encourage you to look it up, because that might be something that you need to hear right now. So anyways, it's a good time to be practical and to not overdo it. This also says to nurture yourself, and it says you are strong and capable even in adversity. There's also sunflowers blooming, and there's lots of food, and I was particularly drawn to the grapes, which represents abundance and blessings. So there's a lot of validation on this one card for you guys, you know, in the overall theme. And then in this particular thing, so your main focus right now, you know, is the general message, but also to be, you know, practical, to bring a sense of practicality into this week, and maybe try not to let emotions overwhelm you and make this really difficult week. Try to be practical. You know, nurture yourself. I know that you are strong and capable, even in adversity. You know, you're stronger than you think, and you've been through so much. And then the sunflowers and the grapes are really bringing this message again that the pink was bringing, which is that things are going to work out. You know, that's a very reassuring symbol. So, my friends, that is your reading for this week. For those of you guys who chose card number 1, I hope that it helps and it brings you some sort of peace. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.